Okay, the geometry. This video is going to give you some help with proof writing. I hope it is proof 5 from what we covered in class. I will solve the proof step by step and make some comments about substitution versus transitive, though mostly I'm going to save that for another video. So given M is the midpoint of Ln, and Lm equals 8, prove that Ln is equal to 16, and do a little picture here to help us keep things straight. There are some subtleties here that are only of moderate importance to me. What's most important is that your proof is clear, logical, easy to read, and to the point. So, statements, let's just begin with M is the midpoint. How do we know M is the midpoint? That's given information. Now notice that I've got the bar on top there. M is the midpoint of line segment Ln given. That's thing 1. Thing 2, line segment Lm is congruent to line segment MM. And this is the definition of a midpoint. All right, now this is where the subtlety emerges. We're going to basically restate exactly this, but we're going to drop the line segment form and just look explicitly at the length. Length Lm is equal to length Mn. That is the definition of congruent segments. And now we'll make use of the other given. Lm is equal to 8. Again, it's a subtle distinction, but you can see the authors of our textbook clearly want us to make it. Here they have Ln with the line segment bar over it, but the other given is Lm without the line segment bar equal to 8. And our ultimate goal is to prove the length of Ln, that is, Ln without the line segment bar, is equal to 16. So we'll apply the next given. We know that Ln is equal to 8 because it was given to us. Now here, substitution or transitive becomes relevant. Because Lm is equal to 8, we also know that Mn is equal to 8. Now, as I said, in my mind, that just seems like a straight-up substitution, but there is some application of the transitive property here. If A equals B and A equals C, then B equals C. So I will write transitive property here. Though, to be perfectly honest, I don't know that I would count off if you said substitution. Okay, now let's use the segment addition postulate. I think I'm going to separate these just a little bit so you can get some distinction in the lines. Well, let's say that Lm plus Ln is equal to Ln. That's segment addition. Okay. And now this is what the textbook is calling substitution. We know LM is 8. We know MN is 8. So we can substitute 8. I misnamed, didn't I? This is a misname. This should be MN. Because M is the midpoint. Okay, we know LM is 8 and MN is 8, so we can substitute 8 plus 8 equals 16 by substitution. And that pretty much sums everything up. We might want to say 16 equals ln for our final step, and I suppose that would be the transitive property again, or a substitution again. At this point, it sort of seems obvious enough. So again, let me reiterate. What matters to me is that your proof is clear, logical, orderly, and that it makes sense. Nailing down exactly every single detail exactly the same as I do it is not necessarily the goal. We'll get plenty of practice with this in class, so just don't stress about it too much, and do the best you can to write proofs for 6 and 7.